Christmas, of course, fast approaching, and let's face it, some of us still tackling our wish lists.
Yes, but even after the shopping is done comes the task of shipping. Today, the U.S. Postal Service expects to process, you ready for this, more than 612 million pieces of mail.
Wow.
Reporter Karen Lehr joins us in studio with more.
Don Michelle, millions of Christmas cards, holiday gifts, and letters to Santa are moving through post offices across the state as today marks the busiest mailing day of the year.
I thought I was getting on it early, but I guess not.
Lines are out the door at post offices across the Treasure Valley.
I really didn't know it would be this busy.
As millions of people prepare, pack, and ship piles of presents.
Sending my family's Christmas presents to California.
We just happened to choose the busiest day of the year for mailing, apparently. So we've been standing in line here for a while.
Once you pick your postage and hand the packages over, they end up here. The USPS sorting facility in Boise.
Everything that you mail today at a post office is going to come to this facility.
Here, postal workers move up to 3 million pieces of mail each day.
Probably 100,000 packages and the rest of the letters.
But in the heart of December,
Mostly the good stuff this time of year.
much of the mail is packed with gifts for loved ones or addressed to Old St. Nick himself, headed straight for the North Pole.
Postal workers in southern Idaho expect to deliver 1.7 million packages this holiday season.
That's up 20% compared to last year. Nationwide, we're looking at nearly 600 million packages traveling from point A to point B. For post office employees, now is their time to shine.
We get to deliver Christmas and be part of the community a little bit more so than we normally are, and it's an exciting day to be at the post office.
While the 14th marks the busiest mailing day of the year, expect longer lines than usual through the new year, and if you want your packages to arrive by Christmas, you better act fast.
Of course, as we creep closer to Christmas, priority and express mailing options are available, but they will cost you extras. So if you want standard shipping, the cutoff date is tomorrow. Live in studio, I'm Karen Lehr, 6 on your side.